Okay. Should be at the top of the page. There's a little thing you can click on, right-hand side. Why are we not streaming YouTube? All right. Spoilers. I believe mics are on. So. I don't have a Chromebook yet. Say it again. Gotcha. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, mics are on. Say something again, Blaze. Never mind. All right. Mics should be on. For some reason, the YouTube is not working. I'm not sure why. How was your weekends? Great. Can no one hear me at all? Hello? Anyone? Fantastic. Great. From now on, when the answer is good, we will just all do this, and I'll hold up my thumb until everybody holds out theirs, and then I'll put it down. It'll be like this. Will be our code. All right. Can anybody jump on YouTube right now and see if it's streaming? Thank you, Blaze. Yeah, do it. Woo! Wow. It says I'm live right now. I am? Okay. Well, this thing's a liar. Wow. You know what's really funny is when we all listen to me live and you all turn it on at different times and then you turn up the volume as loud as possible. That is a hoot. Yes, Twitch is better in every way, actually, but thus is the life we live, right? Wow, where do you work? Oh, cool. Okay, so it says we're live. How about someone leave a comment on the wait, live chat replay was turned off for the video. Why is it turned off? See, that's the whole point. I want you to be able to chat without having to demand that your you know, your face be visible. I know you guys hate that. We're looking at 19. How would they know? So the last pandemic we had was in the early 1900s, and no, they shut down everything and basically told people to stay home, and they did what I would call the right thing. But we're here, and that's okay. Yep, see? Yeah. Afton, you left a comment or a thing? Okay. It's not appearing in my restream. Let me see if my restream. It didn't appear on the stream, right? Okay, the stream is not finished actually. So. Oh, hello. We will be learning things soon. Class, say hi. Hi. Good. Can you hear them on the mics? Viewers at home? This is how the first week's gonna go. It's gonna be kind of buggy. You guys like my monitor? Normally I have it at home with a bunch of others, and I can see what I'm doing because it's huge. I brought it in because I wanted to be up here. That way I could see you guys without having to go like, is everybody there? Right? Or like this. I have this problem where I'm like tall but not tall, and short but not short. Medium, I'm right. So my mom tells me. All right. People on the stream, can you hear my class? YouTube, I don't think, is working when it comes to comments. So let me change that up and then we'll get started. If you haven't gotten on Google Class yet, you should, and then you should check out the link I gave you. Click that, get into that bulb. If you've done it already and you've had success, help those around you without touching them. Hell yeah. All right, sorry, I'm in a mood. What we need is chat. Not entertainment, this is education. We're not here to have fun. And again, Mondays are gonna suck because I have door duty. Oh, wait, we have success. YouTube should be able to leave comments now. YouTube, if you're here, leave a comment. Let's take attendance. Hello, Afton. All right. What are we doing for remote learning today? How do we log in? You are not up in my Google Classroom. Well, I don't want to be up in your Google Classroom, buddy. Let's see. Sorry, as I take care of all our online learners. All right, so make sure you leave a message so I can do stuff. You can hear the class fairly well. Awesome, President Crispy. It's gonna be great. What could go wrong? All right, we will do attendance. I say your name, you say here. Joseph, Carly, Connor, Afton, Blaze, here. Jocelyn. Okay, and then Chase, Parker, Macy, Brennan, Paul, Grant, and Geraldine. Are you in the chat? Leave a message after the beep. If you have a username that is not your actual name, like President Crispy, could you please say you're here? It's not what? What is not loading? Are we okay? No pronouns. Let's use specific things. Geometry P1 in classroom is not loading. In bowl. All right, I'm going to have to approach you, child. I'm sorry. Oh no, my headphones are all tangled up. In a momento. Oh, and bulb. Got it. LB. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So on the phone, it's going to suck for bulb, even though they have an app. There's only two things you can really do there: is create a page or create a collection. Those are the terms they use. Right. So if you want to add to your portfolio, fine to do it on your phone. If you want to do anything else on your phone, it's kind of useless. Is everybody in bulb right now? Is that where you are? More or less? No? Weren't able to do it? Oh, you're still not in the classroom. No one got him a code? Shame on you guys. For real? Got it. Okay. Sorry. Still doing attendance stuff. I'm still trying to figure this out. All right. Although class hadn't officially started yet, huh? Again, if you're here on YouTube or on Twitch, please leave a comment slash, you know, put something in chat so I can see that you're here. Not a real math teacher. So everywhere except America, they say zero, they say not. Okay, capital R stands for the set of real. About that, if you have studied, that's what this. Again, that's a math teacher. The phone number. Just me. Yeah, everybody call that 800 number. Yeah, no spaces, all one word. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. On Twitch, there should be _1, and the reason for that is because my original channel that I did last year, everybody followed it. Made me have more followers than a certain amount, and then I'm an affiliate and I can make money off of it, which I don't want to do. So here we are. Also, won't let me stream to YouTube at the same time because they're like, you can't make money off of us and stream to YouTube, and it's like, well, I don't want to make money off of you. Yeah, exactly, and I would prefer not to, right? But I was a dummy and like, oh, I'm an affiliate? Sure, I'll accept. Why not? Getting paid for my work? That sounds awesome. All right, so I've got President Crispy, who said they were here. Go for it if you can. Leave a comment so I know that you're here, guys. YouTube people, etc. Oh, Macy's here, Grant's here, Brennan's here. Okay, awesome. Sorry, I didn't see those. I'm not sure why they're not populating here. We will figure this out, and by the time we do, we won't be in school anymore, but that's okay. Macy's here, Brennan's here, Grant is here. I like how you left a comment on there. Grant, Macy, okay, awesome. Yes, Grant is here. Ew. Right, no Geraldine, no Paul, and no Parker, and no Chase. There's an _1, but on YouTube there's no _1. No, it's all one word. Don't worry about it. You don't need to watch. You're here. All right, so I'll put it up on the screen actually right now so you can see what I am doing. Again, I apologize. I had to take temperatures this morning. Means I'm a little bit slow. You should be able to see my hand now. Ta-da. All right, so what I really want you to do, _2, it might be that. Fantastic. All right, so before we get too crazy into anything, double check to make sure we don't have any latecomers. Like we're good. Thank you again, President Crispy. You're a hero to us all. Right, before we do anything too crazy, got a little warm-up thing for you guys. It's not. I hate calling it a warm-up. It's not really a warm-up. All right, so we're going to talk about these numbers: 9, 16, 25, and 43. People who've been in my class last year might have seen this problem before. So the question I'm going to ask is going to come after you ask your own. So what do you think about this? What do you wonder? What do you think? What pops in your mind? What questions? These 4 numbers right here. See if I can pull out the YouTube chat. Oh, I see YouTube chat now. Oh, who is that? Thank you, Jocelyn. So Jocelyn's here. I hope you're not actually subscribing, guys. Don't subscribe. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you can subscribe on YouTube. Don't subscribe on Twitch. That costs money. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. I will get fired so fast. All right. I don't want to be taking your money. Please do not give me your money. I do not want it. But anyway, this is going to be a real pain, isn't it? Oh boy, this is so much easier at home. All right, so we've got 4 numbers. Questions? What do you think about them? You guys haven't learned how to think yet, so I'm gonna get some really interesting answers. What? They seem random. What do you mean by random? No correlation, no connections between them. Is that how the rest of you feel? Yeah, pretty random. I'm gonna tell you right now that they are, sort of. Is there any way to show that they're not random? One of the questions I like to ask is, which one doesn't belong and why? Those playing along at home, you're more than welcome to talk and chat. Why does 16 not belong? Okay, so 16 is the only even. All the rest are odd. Nice job. What else? Is that it? Well, there's lots of ways to look at things. Come on. 16 is the only even. Is there a way to make 9, 25, or 43 the odd one out? 9. What about 9? 9! 9. Only, what another way to say only number not past 10? Huh? Yeah, only single digit. $25. It's the only thing funnier than 24. You know that reference? SpongeBob? Right? He's in boating school? I got something funny to tell you, SpongeBob. That you are cultured, that's good. So 25 is the only thing funnier than 24. I need new markers. But it's also what? Sure, but isn't 9 the only multiple of 3, and 16 the only multiple of 4, and 43 the only multiple of 43? 16 is the only multiple of 16. So what you're saying is true, and that's not wrong. But the question is it interesting? Sure, but is it as interesting as the rest of these? Probably not, right? Is that okay? You understand? I like that. Don't be afraid of saying stuff just because it's not interesting. We should discuss it and decide whether it's worth writing down or whatever. 43 doesn't have a whole number as a square root. Okay, so if we root 9, what do we get? 3. If we root 16, we get. And if we root 25, we get. Now remember, roots are asking what number times itself gets me that number. What number times itself gets 9? 3 times 3, right? 16 is 4 times 4. 25 is 5 times 5, right? 43 doesn't have a nice root. You know how I know that? Because we did 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. What's 6 times 6? 36. Okay, that's still under 43. What's 7 times 7? 49. Ooh, that's above 43. Do you see how 43 is between 36 and 49? And if it's in between them, then we know that it's not going to be a nice number, right? It's going to be like 6 point something, okay? So that's how you can estimate roots, which I think is way more useful than, memorizing stuff. My camera is not working. Hold on, I just realized I'm not down in the little box there. You can't see my hands, which I think is very important. Well, you can see my hands, but you can't see them when they're by my face. Let me do this. Deactivate. Activate. No? Well, that's fun. I guess I'm not going to be down there. Sorry. We'll fix this eventually. Normally I do a test run, but I had to do temperatures today. So not only is it the only thing funnier than 24, it's the only multiple of 5. That's true. But we're not going to write that down. Anything else you got? We've got one for 16, one for 9, and one for 25. Well, actually, we don't really have one for 25. That's it. Fine. Whenever I see 25. Eventually, it'll be on the soundboard. I have the quote from SpongeBob. I'll play it every time. You'll really love to hate it, or hate to love it. Why does 43 not belong? Or 25, since we really don't have a reason? I like these problems because they're not easy and they're also not hard. Everybody can do them, but then again, not anyone can just think of the right answer right away. Doesn't matter how good at school you are. Ah, this is math, huh? Exactly. It really is. $16 doesn't belong because it's the only one with a. I'm sorry. Actually, that's not what I wanted to say. Darn, I was gonna say that 16 doesn't belong because it's the only one with a closed circle in it. But 9 also has a closed circle. Darn. Ooh, I know why 9 doesn't belong. 9 doesn't belong because it's the only one where its digits don't add up to 7. 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 4 and 3. Oh, what's up, Chase? So, Chase, we're the problem that we're dealing with today, the question that we found most interesting, because nobody else asked a question, was which one doesn't belong and why. So we said that 16 doesn't belong because it's the only even number. 9 doesn't belong because it's the only single-digit number. I also said 9 doesn't belong because its digits don't sum up to 7, right? 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 4 and 3 all add up to 7. I said 25 is the only thing funnier than 24, which isn't really a good reason, but it is funny. 25 doesn't have a multiple of 3 in it. Says President Crispy. Multiple of 3 and 9, right? 3 times 3. They're multiple of 3 and 16? Nah, because 15 is a multiple of 3, right? 16 is only one more. So 25, 16, and 43 don't have multiples of 3s. Does 43 seem weird to you? Got a hunch? Conjecture? Charlie, what are you thinking about? Don't know, just trying to find something? Okay. Okay, let's put this away for now. I'm gonna leave it right here. What I want you to do is I want you to go to bulb. See if I can show my desktop. Whoa, trippy. Okay, watch this. Whoa! Nope, it didn't do it. Why not? Oh, because it's not formatted to the screen. That's why. Here, hold on. Fit to. Nope. Okay. Fantastic. Great. Again, I apologize. Eventually, this will be smoother. First week's gonna be garbage. Transform it. Yeah! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's fun. That's just fun. But I want it to show Inception, baby. I want it to show my desktop, please. Desktop 2. Nope. Desktop 1. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to bulb. Bulb. No, I already published it. Please stop. I need to pull up my chat over here so I can see what's going on. Good try, Crispy, with the multiple of 3 thing. Okay, so if you'll check it out, this is my bulb page. Let me zoom in a little bit. If you go to my profile, where's the thing? You know? Right, you'll see my name up here. I can add a little picture, a little banner. You can do this too once you sign in. What I've done is I've created this little thing down here. I said create a collection. When I click on this, I'm led to here. I created a page within it, and I have y to 7 plus 7 equal 2, right? This is what we did the other day. Does everybody remember that, more or less, that question that we had? Did we do that in here or no? We didn't? Oh my god. Okay, well then don't look at this. Let's do another question. Y to 7 plus 7 equal 2. Those of you in chat might have done this already. So this is kind of a dumb question. It's not a very good one, but it's a lot better than most of the math questions you get asked, in my opinion. I know, 7 plus 7 equals 14. Shocker. Big deal, right? Why does it equal 2? Yeah. If it's 7 o'clock, and then we fast forward 7 hours, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 5, 1, 2. 2 o'clock. That's one way 7 plus 7 equals 2. Give me another way. I want more. Get creative. Creative is also like cheating. Same word. Whoops. That. Seven plus 7 equals 2. Crispy? Anybody else in chat have any ideas? Let me check YouTube because it looks like it's still not popping up. Nope, just people aren't chatting. How can 7 plus 7 equal? And the reason I put those lines through the 7 so they don't look like 1s, sometimes I do this. 1s. Can be important when we're writing letters and numbers together. Right? 1s can look like L's. Nothing? Okay. Well, here's what we wrote about the other day. Or at least what I did the other day and wrote about it. Why is this thing so weird? Gross. Okay, there we go. Get this out of your way. Okay, so you can't read that. So tiny. One second. God. Tidbit. All right, so if I zoom in extra big here, I think you might be able to see it. So I had one student say, what if a plus doesn't mean what we know it to mean? Perhaps it means we are to combine the 7s into 2. So if you take 2 7s, like this, right? And you put 1 here, and then put the other one over the top of it. They're saying that made it 2. I thought that was creative. I put a little video here, kind of demonstrate that, but it's not going to show up because it's garbage. My screen is way too big right now. All right, so another way. Someone said that 7's kind of like a different idea. Like you have an idea of 7 and you have another idea of 7, and that's 2 ideas, right? When you put those together, you get 2 ideas. Another one say that they're not really 7s, they're 1s, they're just badly drawn. Again, I kind of pointed out that I do my 7s with a line through them. The clock thing. Maybe you were in class when you saw it. Gotcha. So I put in a little picture of a clock. This is my portfolio entry for what we did the other day. That's like if I was a student. Let's see what we said. So another person said that the equation was showing how many 7s there are. Since there were 2 7s in the equation, you get 2. If there were 3 7s, you get 3. And then another person said that if you have 7 days plus 7 days, you get 2 weeks, right? That's another way that this is true. 7 plus 7 equals 2. What I want you to do is I want to make your own blog post, and you can do it about... Let me get this out of the way. You can do it about this warm-up that we did. I want you to find more ways, because obviously we only really found stuff for 16 and 9, right? We didn't really find something for 25 or 43. What we're going to do is go on bulb. So if you can get on bulb, that'd be great. For those of you at home, get on Google Classroom, click the bulb link, type in the code. If you, well, you might not need to type in the code. That's what some of you guys said, right? Let me see. Got it. So let's do it a different way. Right, yeah, there should be a way to do that. Let me figure that out real quick. So I found out very late last night that the iPhone app or whatever is very different than the browser version, which is what we're going to be doing today. And so we're going to have a bit of an adventure. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to bulbapp.com. So let me write that down on a piece of paper so you can see what I'm doing down here, right? So bulbapp.com. So go there. Let me throw you over to my screen. So you see something like this, yeah? Go to sign up. So I've already signed in. Let me sign out so I can. But now, awesome. Right. So sign up. Take you to a screen that looks like this. What I would probably do is I'd sign in with Google, because you guys all have Google accounts. We're going to use your Google account, so it should appear here, and click that. Oh, hold on. Create new account or sign into your account. Sorry. We have to create a new one. Never mind. Go back. Click here and go to student. I'll wait for you. I got excited for a second. They just incorporated this with Google Classroom, something I wasn't aware about before this year. Like they just recently done it, so I'm getting excited that we might be able to do some shortcuts. But to go to create new account, click on student when you go to your role, and then fill out the information here. Please use your email or school email. And then for your username, what I'd prefer you to do, like my name is Derek McAnally, do Derek.McAnally, first dot last. Which should be the same thing as your school email, right? Your school email is built that way. Yeah. Brennan.Stanful. For the purposes of this exercise, your country will be the United States. And then don't say you want resources and information to get started on Bulb. Just agree to the terms of policy. Yeah. President Crispy, how you doing? Hi. Mac, I need your class. Oh, there are 2 7s? Nice job, Macy. Macy, what do you mean by Mac, I need your class? Are you guys on Bulb now? Are you good to go, or do you need Google Class? Is that what you meant? Because I can give you the Google Class password. Institute? You can put in Morrison High School if you want or don't. It doesn't matter. Fill that and create your account. You found it? Okay, rad. AC, I'm so glad you're here. And again, I apologize. This is kind of sucking at home. In the spring. What's up? Oh no. Is it because it's a drop-down menu and your phone's being weird?
Yeah.
Try typing it in and see if it pops up. Because it's already taken or what? Maybe it's because it's the same as your email. Let's try this. For your username, do first name and last initial. So for instance, mine for my username would be Derek M. That working? Okay. Oh, it might not work for all of you guys. Just make it something that'll be able to recognize you guys. The Wi-Fi isn't allowing you to do this. I'm sorry, Macy. Take your time. We're not going to try to rush through too much today. We're just setting up Bulb. I figured you guys would have technical difficulties. Lord knows I do. So last spring, one of the things that was nice is that we weren't half-butting 2 things. I'm trying to teach you guys here while also trying to teach people on the computer. Yeah. Oh no. You're using the Morrison one? Oh no.
Let me do it on here.
Anybody else having trouble? Having trouble? People at the computer, I'll be there in a second. You already tried to hit submit. Yeah. Okay, go to login. It probably creates your account. Log in and use the password. And I'll go. Yeah, nothing. Those of you that are online, have you gotten onto Bulb? Have you been able to create your own account? Please use your school email if possible, and then create a username that's going to be easy for me to identify you. So, Crispy, that's talking to you. That way, things get. Macy, is it because of Wi-Fi issues, or is it something I can help you with? Tomorrow, the plan will be to do this again with the people that are at home just to make sure they're good. It won't take long. I'm guessing a lot of them checked in and checked out, so it probably will. All power to them. And then also, we're going to try and get on Discord. So, like, one of the things that is kind of annoying is that the people at home have to type in chat. If it doesn't appear on here, I'm not going to see it. I'm walking around helping you guys. Discord's going to allow us to, if you want, with a voice chat, just pop in and be like, hey, I have a question. Again, completely optional. I don't want to put the pressure on you guys. I know being at home, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, you just woke up 5 minutes ago, going to class, get pain. But it's a good way to be able to get a question in. Discord's pretty good because we love and stuff on there. It's also a good way to leave me a message. Email me, of course, right? But if you need help with something, doing on a Discord is a pretty good way to do it. I can give it to you. It might be an email. It might be. I don't remember. Done a lot. I gave you. Oh, it might. Oh. I also don't know about the link. Maybe a 20. I would do Discord. Again, completely optional. Carly, did you have? Supposed to get stuff out of the way. That everybody's kind of has logged in and set up. And then spend the rest of the week just kind of getting to know each other. Okay, so Loppers football he gave to me. Favorite team, something. It's messed up. And then this guy, I'll show for the people at home. Redneck tank top. The card from my kids. Mark Cyphers, Aiden, Natalie, Aiden, and Chatty Cathy. Hopefully they're watching the stream right now instead of watching their. I know that's what you were doing the other day, Afton.
No.
What did you do?
Not.
You good on both now? All there? Blaze! You're killing me, Smalls. You guys seen that movie? Sandlot? You guys even play do you know what baseball is? All you know is memes and Fortnite. Right?
Fortnite.
It is now. It's like Pokemon, like when I got to 5th grade. I told you this, right? My mom let me bring my Pokemon cards to school for the first time, and then by that time, no one liked it anymore. That's what Fortnite is now. Although it sucked always. Pokemon has always been cool, okay? Gotta catch 'em all! No? Okay. I know the words, the whole words to the song. I can do it. I can do the whole thing. We need to get that as a soundbite. Please send that to me.
That and some.
That and send it to me. I'll put it as a. President Crispy, whoever you are, don't reveal your actual name. We're just gonna treat you as like a god.
Yeah.
We'll pray to you.
Dear God, please just.
Normally, Danny DeVito is our Lord and Savior. Seem to be having a really good time. All right, so what I want you to do is create a post on Bulb. I know we haven't really talked about what it's like, but again, I'm working here. The points don't matter. You can't but I encourage you to make your first post on Bulb talking about this question and answering it. Include some pictures, maybe include a video, whatever you want. I might look at on a tutorial on how to use Bulb. It's super simple. Like create your thing, drag and drop. If you've ever done anything with Google Docs, if you need help with it, you can always email me. If you're frustrated with it, come do it. But eventually, this will be our port uploader. More or less, be /where all your assignments. We feeling okay with that, more or less?
Yeah. I just think
Okay, when are you gonna get your Chromebook, Blaze? Tomorrow. Gotcha. Okay. Right. They need to.
I'll come tomorrow.
No worries. Again, I'm in no rush. I just want to make sure by the end of this week, we're all more or less on the same page. It will be hell trying to get that done at home. Just ask me. That's all I got for you today. Figure by the time we. If you want to write about the 7 + 7 problem, you can do that as well. Try to find some more solutions to that 25 problem, or the 4 number problem. See you later. I hope everybody has a better day than Carly's having. Ow. Especially you. Bye. So sad I only get to see you like twice a week. I'm supposed to learn all your names. Drafted, right? What up? Bye, Macy. Go to your next class. I miss you. Mics are on, guys. Mics are on. What's up? Nothing. What happened? Grant Wilson. Thank you. No peeking. Don't do that.
Hello, Blake. Good morning, Matt.
Oh, hello.
Where do you want me?
Hey, man. Hi. I don't know. I moved seats, so there's, see, that was your seat last time. I moved it back there, but you can sit wherever. It doesn't matter. Also, we're supposed to clean the desks. Yeah. No, this is not geometry. Is this geometry for you? Wait, you're not in this period. Oh, okay. You're fourth hour, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, well, have fun.
Right.
If I meant to hit you, I'd go for the. Oh, Shion.
I took your.
Sorry if you got sprained. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Right. I was told that I should do this. I think it's wrong. I don't think you. I was told that. How I don't ever play.
Oh, it is.
How are you? I feel like I'm teaching history again. You know, you pass it out and then you get the goldfish and everybody gets a little bit.
Wasn't one.
Who needs Teddy Grahams, right? One's like, I do. I want the chocolate ones. Like, too bad, Timmy. You pissed me off today. We're out of chocolate. I'm over to rate. Don't smell it.
I didn't smell it.
Didn't smell it on purpose. Kidding me? Like most high schoolers, like half your day and almost all of your humor consists of, hey, smell this, right? Dare you? Like I miss it all the way over there, but that's an excuse. Fred, I love your hair. I barely recognize you. It's good. Good look. Good morning, children. All right, Jace is here. I saw that Grant was here. So I need to mark them here. Today is the first day where we're really like teaching you guys in person and teaching the remote people at the same time. And let me tell you, it's as awesome as it sounds. All right, I say your name, you say here. Blake, Olivia, Campbell, Corinne, Theron. Said that correctly, correct? Awesome. Shion, Annie, Marissa, Katie. Do you prefer Katie? Awesome. Lauralee. And then Mika, right? Okay, awesome. I want to make sure I got that right on the screen the other time. Jaden Kershaw. Rad. Nate McCartney, that's the cutoff. So Nate, Ethan, Jace is here. Sarah Weston and Haley, if you're here, leave me a comment in chat, either on Twitch or on YouTube. I've heard that Twitch is a lot faster if you go on there to watch, which is a shame because you can't do it on your Chromebooks while I'm actually streaming. Another thing about Twitch being, you know, better in every way. But if you can do YouTube, that's fine. I should be able to see it. Should appear on my screen. As you can see, I got my bigger screen here. That way I can see y'all without having to like duck down here and be like, okay, who's talking to me, or you know, up here. The problem with me is that I'm like the perfect height. I'm 5'7", and that's not too short or too tall. Is what I can't see over it, and now I can. So that's that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do first. This is Paul's. Paul, you need to come get this. Did we do the sevens problem? 7 plus 7 equals 2. Wonderful, that's fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Okay, hi Sarah. I'll mark you here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you a question. And this is a pretty dumb question, but it's like 100 times better than most of the questions you've ever been asked in math class. This is small potatoes for my class, but it's still, I don't know. Here we go. What do you think? What are your first thoughts? Wrong! What is it supposed to be? Great, awesome. And that's normal math class, right? Don't you feel smarter? No? Okay. What else do you wonder? You're not good at asking questions yet, so I can ask a question if you're not sure. The question I'm going to ask is, when does 7 plus 7 equal 2? I'm going to make a rule. If I ask a question, I don't give an answer. Okay? I ask the questions. Something, something, Soviet Russia. No smiling in math class. What I normally say. I can't tell if you're smiling. You're smiling. No happiness in math class! Calm down, it's just numbers. Hi, Sarah. Come on! Get creative, yeah. You were actually paying attention to the live stream? Oh, okay. That's the one that I thought about. There was a live stream. Yeah, I know you weren't there. I marked you present. You're welcome. All right. So if it's 7 o'clock, right? And then I'm running out of space. So I'm going to use little pens. 8 little pens. You guys ever watched Littlefoot? Y'all got Littlefoot? Sounds like a disease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours later, it's 2 o'clock. So that's one way that 7 plus 7 is 2. That's the big brain play, I think. The one I came up with. Any others? The way I came up with it, it doesn't mean it's the right answer. It's just what I thought. I'm just some dude. Okay? Yes? Two numbers, right? There's a 7 there and a 7 there for a total of 2 numbers. So if it was 7 plus 7 plus 7, we get 3 for our answer. Sure. That's another way to think of it. I like it. Give me more. Haley's here. Oh, wonderful. Haley, I remember your forehead. That's the only thing I know about you guys. Some are much larger than others. You land a plane on them. Mine keeps getting bigger. Eventually, they're going to meet in the middle. Great. You what? If there's a man that can pull it off, it's me. All right. I've seen what my grandfather looked like. Oh my God. Not a fan. All right, so the question is, Haley and Sarah, if you want to participate, it's up to you. Same thing for you, Jace. 7 plus 7 equals 2. When does it equal 2? We said a clock is one way. Another way is that there's 2 numbers here, so it's 2. So if it was 7 plus 7 plus 7, we'd call it 3. Come on! That's how you get answers out of people. Right? Your teacher normally do that to you in your math class. Sit here until someone answers my question. And you wait for Zayden to raise his hand. No other ideas? Yeah, go ahead.
7 plus.
Okay, so maybe it's not. Okay. Do you see how when you say, and there's nothing wrong with that, that's a good point, but when you say that's not true, all discussion ends, right? And it's a valid point, right? It's not a bad thing. It's just not very interesting, right? Same thing when you say 7 plus 7 equals 14, right? It's not very interesting. Ta-da, we're done. A good point. Let's talk about some other ideas my kids had in other classes. I'm going to show you what your portfolio is going to look like, sort of. So I need to sign in. We'll create our own. No, God, please, no. My name, little username thing, 0AR. Everywhere else, oh, you can't see what I'm typing in. Sorry. Normally I'm good about switching things over, but that's when I'm not having to teach people live and on stream. Okay, so my username, 0AR, 0 everywhere except the United States. Most people use the word not. Like 2007 would be 2 not 7, right? So not A, and then capital R stands for the real number set, the set of all real numbers, which you'll learn about if you haven't learned in algebra. Did you guys learn about that in algebra? Set of real numbers? No? What did you do? Okay, but anyway, it's not a real math teacher because I'm not really one. I'm actually short a credit. I don't really have a degree. And that's not a joke. I'll let anybody teach this class. I'm a music teacher. You guys know that, right? All right, so here's my little page. This is gonna be where your portfolio is. It's got my name. It's got a picture of me. You can tell because of lack of hair. You can type in a little thing here in 140 characters, just like the tweeter. You can add a little cover image, make it look super cool. You know, you can have like a blurry background that you took a picture of a bunch of sunflowers over the summer. Who did that? Nobody? Okay, so no one's a photographer in here. There you go. Okay, and then down here, I created a collection, and if I click on it, these are thought problems. So this is part of my portfolio. I don't know, I call them thought problems. I don't know. Do you guys have thought problems?
Oh.
I don't know why you're laughing. No happiness in math class. Click the button. Okay, click it. There we go. It's called bulb, which I just think is funny. You know what a really funny word is? Bulbous. Bulbous. You have quite a bulbous head, right? Okay. If you go down, I've created a page within that, and the question is, why does 7 plus 7 equal 2? And if I click it, oh look! I blew up this image. Be the header. What they call that. And I wrote about it. I made a little video about it, but it's not showing up here because my screen's ultra wide, and I gotta fix that. It doesn't play nicely with my screen, so I can't show you the video. But the first thing I said is, well, one of my students said, is that if you take 2 7s, right? You know what 7s look like? Oh, the gun show. Okay. You take 2 7s and you flip it, right? Do this, and it's a 2. Someone said, a 7, another 7, and you rotate it, and you've got yourself a 2. I don't know. I thought it was cute. So I made a little video demonstrating that. But I don't need to show you it because I just did it here. All right, another idea is, another idea is that 7 is its own idea, right? 7 is a thing, another thing. And if you have 2 things, you have 2, right? Someone said they're just really badly drawn 1s. I don't know, maybe that's interesting, maybe it's not. The big one was the clock, right? So I put a little picture of a clock here talking about how 7 o'clock goes to 2 after 7 hours. This one actually is at 7 o'clock. Isn't that amazing? Extra points on your portfolio. That off. A lot of times when I say extra points, remember everything's made up and the points don't matter. Ever watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh yeah. Do you know what Harry Potter is? 100 points to Gryffindor! Nothing matters, okay? Pick the house of your choice. Harry Potter cool anymore? I didn't think. Sectum Sempra, right? Another way is there's 2 7s in the problem, right? And if there's 2 7s, it's 2. If there are 3 7s, it would be equal to 3, right? You kind of mentioned something. The one I thought of last night was that 7 days plus 7 days equals. So I put a little calendar in here. Look, it's August. Don't wait for a new day, a new week. Start now. Anybody in here have like little planner journals? Good. Don't become part of that cult. You weren't raising your hand, were you? Okay, good. I have a friend that like just goes and draws all the things they're gonna plan about. They never do anything. And it. Anyway, here's a little calendar. So anyway, you can leave comments at the bottom, which is I want to encourage you guys to do that. So not all it is in these posts are you going to be providing answers. You're going to be asking questions, or you might be like, you know, I figured this much out on the thing that we did in class today, but I got stuck on this. Right? This is your opportunity to jump in as a hero and confuse people, right? Or help them. You know, your choice. And those comments will be something that I'll look at, and that'll go towards whatever your grade is at the end of the week. Okay. So not only will it help people and provide, you know, communication back and forth, make things better, but it'll also help you because you're helping others. But this is what your portfolio is going to look like, more or less. You can put in pictures, as you can see. You can crop them to make them ultra big. You can put in videos. You can also record yourself talking right into this. So if you want to talk through something, right, it's a good way to do it. Again, the videos are excellent because you can show your work in real time. You can also upload videos other than just doing them here. What I want to do, I want to get you guys into this bulb. And start it on your own. What you're going to do is you're going to go to bulbapp.com. Let me pull it up on the page. Bulbapp.com. B-U-L-B, bulbous. Fast and bulbous. Song. Are you as miserable as you sound? Mika, are you okay? Yellow? Are you going to be okay, Mika? Oh no. That's the one you don't want to. Yeah. Just make sure you log into the internet. Good first step. Don't you just love the first week of school when like no one talks except the teacher? I hate it. That's weird. Right, let me log out. I'm so super zoomed in. Oh, don't delete my page. You're gonna go here and then you're gonna click on sign up. And if you're not logged in, which I think I am, yeah I am. Hello. Yeah, some people have been encountering that. Get it? Okay. Use a different email than your school email if you must. I would encourage you to use school email because, God forbid, you worked on your portfolio for 3 months, right? And then we go remote, and then we come back. For some reason, you haven't touched it in like another month or so, and you forgot your password. We can look that up, right? Because we have your email. But if you use your personal email, that's fine. Know that if you lose your password, whatever you can be. So anyway, click sign up. People online, are you doing this as well? Bulbapp.com. What you're going to do is select your role. You are a student. Trust me, there's no advantage to being a teacher. That's true not just with this app, but in real life as well. Fill out all the information. Please use your first and last name correctly. Your username, please make it something that I'll be able to recognize you by. Don't make yourself King Crispy or whatever like somebody did last hour. God. No, I would make it something that I can recognize you by, so maybe like first last, right? Or first and then initial, whatever it'll let you do. Obviously, if someone already has the username, it won't let you do it. The weirder your name is, like mine, McAnally, more likely you'll be able to snag that. Institution name, you can put Morrison High School or not, I did that. Country, for today's purposes, you are from the United States. Hello. I have to apologize. Actually, I'm a couple of days, but I'm a music teacher. For a really long time, did a bunch of drum lines. Not you being too quiet, it's me not being able to hear. And I learned a long time ago is that down to we're not doing anything more. Anything you want. Institution. Put your name for the institution. Well, it's asking like, what school do you belong to? That's it. Belong to Corinne. Corinne is their own institution. No. Some people have had this issue, and I don't think it's what you're dealing with. People have this issue where they hit and it says like an error or something. Then when they go to do it again, it says that means that it did. So actually, But if you haven't hit submit, then your email's already taken. Okay, if your email's already taken, use your first. Like, have one? Like you've never like did it? Gotcha. Well then make a new. Not working for you. What's a what? Don't worry about promo code. That's like yeah, try that. Yeah. So when it comes to the checkbox, that's what we're talking about. So first checkbox says I want resources and information to get started. No. Don't want ads. All that. Like you guys are never. And then yes, agree to terms of service. You don't want ads. Sounds super helpful, but really they're just trying to sell you. Yay, capitalism. Mika, are you okay? I keep asking you. Harley doing it. Okay, you're good. It's just yes, you do. Always. Oh, because you're too young? Is that why? The date of birth? Oh, yeah, because you said your date of birth was. Yeah, it says you were born January 1st, or January 10th, 2020. No wonder you need.
So like,
Yeah. And you can still personally make it if you want. I'm guessing what's going to happen. This is going to be a lot easier. When you're not doing. I know. I menu. Sign up with what? I don't think it'll allow you to sign up. I think that's be awesome. Go. Start. So if you're already into bulb, you can start messing around with it. Let me sign in. Jace, you got it? Awesome. Fantastic. Everybody else in chat, can you give me a heads up? You can add a cover image. You can change your little picture here. I think I'm going to leave that one. Body's who I am as a man. And if you want to create your own little collection, which is like a folder, more or less, right? You can call it thought problems like I did. I don't care how you spell it. And then you can create a page and talk about the 7 plus 7 problem. Pause on that. Problem of it. I taught elementary. Problem of it. In a newer problem for problem in it. No, I know. Like that's not cool. That's not cool. Walked in one day with like taco bomb. My God. Are we all more or less getting there? Are we still okay if you are? But once you're there, just chill for a little bit. I want to show you these. Kratos, hey, what's up? Welcome to my class. Are you one of my students or are you some rando? That's the beauty of Twitch. You can just have people from like Europe show up and they're like, I want to learn. Bunch of nerds over there. All right. So the question I'm going to ask you is this. Well, it's not really a question. The thing I'm going to present you is this. You're going to ask your own questions. Inevitably, you won't ask any because you're too scared, and then I'll ask one. But eventually, you'll ask one. You know what 25 is, right? The only thing funnier than 24. 25! I'll have the soundboard eventually. The SpongeBob quote. You've seen that episode, right? No smiling. It's math class. God. All right, here you go. What questions do you want to ask? Hello. Read it. Okay. Any questions pop into your mind? Howard? Why put it there for separation? Hey, Dylan. What do you notice about these numbers? Connections, ideas? Only one of them's even. Which one? Ah, so we're playing my favorite game. Which one doesn't belong? Sixteen's the only even. What else do you see? Sarah's done. Haley's done. Awesome. Okay. You feel free to play our game. Which one doesn't belong? I'll get a little game show music hooked up with it. You guys like The Price is Right? What's your favorite game show? When you're homesick and you're watching TV because there's nothing else to do, what do you watch? What? HGTV. Property Brothers? All of it. What else? What else do you watch? Shion, what do you watch? SpongeBob. Hell yeah. Who else? Yes? Andy Griffith. Gotcha. 2.5, man. Dum, dum, dum. Dun, dun. 9, 25, and 43 are all odd, says Jace Wagner. Yep, 16's only even. Yep, he's a little bit behind on the stream probably, but you said this, but in a different way. Thank you, Jace. Yeah. 9 is the only single digit number. 9 is single. Raise your hand if you feel like you're a 9. All right, there we go. 9 out of 10, baby. All right. What else? Mika's not having it. Okay, Mika. Annie, are you doing okay? I'm really tempted to say, Annie, are you okay? I'm not going to do that. I know. I'm sorry. That's why I'm not going to do it. Yes? 43 is prime. What do you mean by prime? Yeah. So 43 doesn't have any factors. Factors are things that multiply together to make it, right? So what times what gets you 9? Yeah. 3 times 3, right? You can also do 9 times 1, right? All of these are, itself times 1. So we don't really count those. 43 doesn't have any factors other than itself, right? 43 times 1. It's prime. Cool. How do you tell if a number's prime? Like, know for sure. For sure, man. How do you know? I'll show you how. So let's take a number like 36. We know it's not prime, right? It's even, so it's not going to be prime. What we can do is we can test all the numbers. So we can do skip 1, right? Let's do 2. Does 2 go into it? Yeah. 2 times what? Okay, better question. If it was 30, 2 times what gets us 30? 15, okay? So it's going to be higher than 15. 16 is 32, right? 17 would be 34. 18, right? No, it's okay. So the way I did that is I knew 15 was 30, right? What's the difference between 30 and 36? 6. How many times does 2 go into 6? Exactly. So we already did 15, right? 3 more times, 18. I know, right? You guys spent all this time memorizing a bunch of crap instead of thinking about how to figure out stuff if you don't know it, right? The only things you know are things that you've been told. I did the grandpa thing the other day, right? What's my grandpa's first name? Herb, right? You weren't dumb before, you're not smart now, but that's how we do school, right? Now you know how to figure things out. Or at least you've got a taste of it. I didn't really teach you that, okay? So just, if you're not grooving with it, that's fine. So 36, 2, and 18, right? I just went up the numbers and checked. But how high do I need to check before I know I don't need to check anymore, right? If I start on 43, does 2 go into it? No, it's not even. Does 3 go into it? You know how you check for 3? Add the digits together and see if they divide by 3. What's 4 plus 3? 7, right? Is 7 divisible by 3? No, because 6 is, right? And 9 is. So 7's in between. So 3 doesn't work. What about 4? Will 4 go into it? No. Why? Give me a reason. Why will 4 not go into 43? There's lots of ways to think about it. Why? How do you know? You get nose surgery, rhinoplasty. Make it bigger so it extends down and I can keep the mask on. How do you know 4 doesn't go into 43? Think. What do you know? How do you know 4 doesn't go into 43? I don't ask questions and give answers. That's the rule. I have to do one or the other. Yes. It's not even. Everything that 4 goes into, 4, 8, 12, 16, right, are all even. Well done. Here's another way. Does 4 go into 40? Yeah. What's the difference between 43 and 40? 3, right? You answering the different question, but yeah. Right? 3. So if it goes into 40, 4 higher would be 44. It skips 43, right? Nice job. Will any even numbers go into this? 6, 8, 10? No, it's not even. Even plus an even is always an even, right? So all we have to do is check the odds now. So 5, does 5 go into it? How do you know? Doesn't end in 5 or 0. Another way, we know 40, right? Right? And then 5 more would be 45. It skips it. Good point, good point. 5 or 0 is the easy way to check, right? 6, don't need to check because it's even. 7, going to 43? How do you know? What does 7 go into? 42. So it can't go into 43, right? It's only separated by 1. Also goes into 49. So 42 and 49, no 43. What about 8? Nope, it's even. Skip. 9. 9! What about 9? Smiling, you just can't tell. Does 9 go into 43? No, because it goes into... Ooh. Even better. If 3 doesn't go into it, will 9 go into it? Can't, right? Because every number that 9 goes into, 3 goes into. All right, now we're up to 10. 10, no. 11. Ooh, this is getting tough. But 11, right, the trick is it's always like 11, 22, 33, right? It's repeated, right? It goes into 44. It doesn't go into 43. How high do we need to check? Well, it turns out that if you root 43, any number that's higher than the root of 43, you don't have to check anymore, because that's the halfway point, okay? And after you've already gone halfway, you don't need to go to the rest of the numbers, because they always have a pair, right? For instance, like 25. 5 times 5 goes into 25. See how it's the same on both sides? Right? If I go any higher, the number will go up here and down there. It'll just be matching. So root 43 is as high as we need to go. What's the root of 43? You don't know, right? How can we figure it out? What's a number close to 43? It's sort of close that we know the root of. Remember, the root means what number times itself gets me that. So like the root of 9 would be 3 times 3, yeah? Right? What number times itself gets me a number close to 43? Yeah. Yeah, 7 times 7 is 43. Or 49, right? So the root of 43 has to be less than 7, right? Because 7 gets us 49. You smell what I'm stepping in? Yeah? Okay. What's a number smaller than 43 that we know the root of? But it's close. Well, one easy way is to just do 6 times 6, right? What's that? 36. So root 43 is between 6 and 7. So once we've checked up to 7, we know that it doesn't have any other roots. So 43 is prime. If you want tonight, and again, it's up to you, in bulb, write about this. Try to find more reasons why these numbers don't belong. All we found is that 9 is single, like most of you, 43 is prime, and 16 is the only even. Why does 25 not belong? Write about it. Include some pictures. Make it look pretty. See you later. If you're having trouble with it, don't worry about it. Everything's made up and the points don't matter. I love you all. Bye, Mika. Morris, because 4 is even? Oh, nice job, Sarah. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm going to get better about that. Well done, Sarah.
Bye, Matt.
Bye. Hey, Josh. Josh is here early. Hello. It's going to take me a while to get used to you not being your sister. If I saw your whole face, it would be a lot easier. But your mannerisms and your haircut goes a long way. Just like your hair. Hello. You look so pretty. Right. Got the hook today. Did I use it last time? Hair. Make your hair too. Like everybody's hair. Mine. Oh, sorry, I just forgot your desk. I've been told that this is the best way to do it. I can not give you like Teddy Grahams or goldfish. Hawaiian punch or lemonade. Johnny's mom brought in both kinds of Teddy Grahams today. Honey. Wax on, wax off. You guys have seen me, right? Probably not the old. I used to watch that eating McDonald's. My grandmother worked at a college. She was at a coal mine college, and I would sit in the back of her room, drink right from McDonald's, French fries and ham. I'd go watch the Karate Kid. I would teach minors how to do stuff. I apologize to make you walk all the way up here. Need to get everybody a little mini trash can. You know, feel like your little like desk. It's just like kindergarten, guys. Your own trash can, your own pencil tray. Oh no, it's cool, Josh. All right, so Carter's here, Josh is here. All right, we're gonna play a game. I say your name, you say here. Lindsay, Geneva, Skylar, Maddie, Carter. Ooh, he's here. And Josh is here. Rowan, checking the cash. Are you here? Let me know if you're not. Or let me know if you are. Mackenzie, let me know if you're here. Cliff, let me know if you're here. Nevea, Adam, Hayden, and Steven, let me know if you're here. Are you? Oh no, Anne!
Great.
I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. You don't need to be ashamed. It's alright. It happens. What class was it? Oh, well, good for you. Take your time. He's officially late. Alright. Anybody else in chat? If you are here, please let me know. Adam, you're here. Awesome. Okay. Steven, I hope you are here. For some reason, my my universal chat is not working. Normally it pops up on the screen, but it's not working today. I did beat people in this morning. And of course, I don't have a break until the last class of the day, so it's all ruined. It's all garbage. Woke up at 5:30 trying to get things set. Don't look at this! No cheating. I've been described as chaotic. Chaotic. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do today. Can we do the 7 plus 7 problem? 7 plus 7? Yeah? Okay, we might have actually been here or online. We're gonna do that right now. So this is kind of a terrible problem, but it's a lot better than what most math classes ask you, I think. Still small potatoes for this. Okay, so here's the problem. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Not all at once. Ask. Or a bigger nose. Down all the way. Already did this? Okay, awesome, Josh. We're gonna do another one today, but just hang tight. When they speak, let me know if you can hear them, because I have the mics on. Yeah. Oh! I think. Doesn't add up. I love how you said that. 7 plus 7, what's it supposed to equal? 8. Oh my god, that's normal math class, right? They ask you what 7 plus 7 is, and they wait around for one kid to finally get it, right? And they say, yes, we're all smarter now. Did I do the grandpa thing the other day with you guys, or no? You guys know my grandpa's first name? Does that make you dumb? Because you don't know it? No, it doesn't. Now I'm going to tell you his name. His name is Herb. Does that make you smart? Now you know it? No, but that's normal math class, right? I've told you something new, and now you're smarter. This is learning. Yes. Okay? 7 plus 7 is supposed to be 14, and the conversation ends there. Is 14 correct? Yes. Is it interesting? No. 7 plus 7 doesn't equal 2. Is that correct? Yes. Is it interesting? No. You know what's more interesting? When does 7 plus 7 equal 2? Hi, Jaleesa. I'll mark you here. Mackenzie, hi. Yeah, let me know if you can hear them when they talk, guys. No. When you guys talk, I want to know if they can hear you. Eventually, they'll be able to talk through these speakers. We'll set up Discord later. It'll be fine. I want to make it completely optional, guys, though. All right, so Jaleesa is here. Jaleesa, are you in the right class? I don't think you're in the right class. This is third hour? Third hour. This is third hour. Mackenzie, you're good to go. Rowan, if you're here, let me know. Everybody else, let me know. When does 7 plus 7 equal 2? Creative. Sorry you guys can't see my beautiful face today. My camera isn't working for some reason. While I wait for you guys to respond, I will unplug this and plug it back in. Hey! I get to see what I'm wearing today. Need to see my hand actions. This over a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, when is 7 plus 7 2? Don't be afraid. There are no wrong answers. There's just some that are more interesting than others. For instance, not interesting, it's 14. Not interesting, it's not 2. But don't be afraid of saying something that's not interesting. It's good to say it. When does 7 plus 7 equal? Get creative. And again, I put the lines to the 7 so they don't look like 1. So one of the things that a student said the other day was that they're just badly drawn 1s. And so that would be 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, fairly interesting. That's why I put the lines through them. When else does 7 plus 7 equal? Nothing? What have they been teaching you guys? You had me second, so that didn't count. We had like a quarter together, maybe. Maybe. That was a rough transition for everybody. It's like a different world in here. No ideas? Maybe I'll get the ball rolling for you. Oh, it's Max? Okay. Oh, sure. Gotcha. That makes sense. I'll make a note of that. Thank you for telling me, Max. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I got an email just now, probably from Steven. He's fully remote, so. Nope. Wait, maybe. I'll let you guys think. Yeah, no problem, Max. I'm Max. My forehead's extra shiny today. My rule is I don't answer questions and give answers. Or I don't ask questions and give answers. I can break it for the first couple of days, I suppose, but I'd really prefer not to. Seven plus 7 equals. I'll give you a hint. One of the ways I was thinking about it, there's not just one answer. This is what got me to think of the problem to begin with. When does 7 plus 7 equal 2? You guys not like silence? You guys not like silence? In normal math class, silence either means you're doing a lot of learning or you're doing absolutely nothing while the teacher waits for you to answer a question that no one cares about. In this math class, it's just time to think. Here's my hint for the way I was thinking about it, but you could be thinking of a different way. Yeah. 7 hours later, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, rock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, right? That's 7 hours later. So 7 p.m. plus 7 hours gets 2 a.m. Nice job. Any other ways to think about it? There are. I'm going to show you your portfolio and what it's going to look like. Keep thinking. I'm going to get rid of this for a second. You have the problem memorized? Whoa! Meme. Boop, boop. All right, so this is what your portfolio is going to look like. It's on bulb.com. I think bulb's a funny word. The only thing funnier than bulb is bulbous. Call someone bulbous. Your head is quite bulbous. All right, so I got my name. I got a picture of me. I'm normally not blue, but it does match my hair, I think, pretty well. At least where it will be. You can add a cover image to make it nice and cool. Like if you took like a picture of a field of sunflowers and made it kind of blurry this summer because you're a photographer. Now's your opportunity. I created a collection, which is basically just a folder. I called the folder Thought Problems. Anybody in here have thought problems? I don't know why you're laughing. All right. You click on it. Please go to it. Please. Hate me. Please do something. I think I'm logged out. Hold on. Yep, I think I'm logged out. Isn't that pretty? Zoom in for you. When it does this, it's a good thing. That usually means good things are happening. Here. Website's bulbapp.com. If you want to grab your Chromebooks and get on that right now, it's a good idea. You'll click the little sign up button in the top right corner. Did I crash bulb? Possible. There we go. So now I'm signed in, but you'll click sign up and then fill out the information. I would encourage you to use your school email. If it says that it's already taken, we've been having some issues with that. That means someone's probably impersonating you, which is awesome. Just kidding. I don't know why it's doing. Use your personal email. The only reason I encourage you to use your school email is because if you lose your password, we can help you with that, right? Otherwise, if it's your personal, you're kind of on your own. You have to go through Bulb to get it back. So we're going to be doing our portfolio, uploading all our stuff, doing our blogging, more or less. Use a username that isn't like President Crispy. Somebody used that earlier. I don't know who President Crispy is, other than my new god, apparently. That's the joke in one of my classes. Our two gods apparently are President Crispy and Danny DeVito. We decided as a group. We feel like that pretty much covers all the elements. So use a name that looks recognizable, right? So Geneva might put Geneva C or Geneva.Connolly. Okay, it's up to you. Yes. Awesome. Use your personal email. Bulbapp.com. Bulb app. Yeah, don't go to bulb.com. They're trying to sell you crap. Bulb app. Bulb app. So for those of you playing along at home, bulbapp.com, right here, where you want to go, where everybody knows your name. Got a little note. I got a notey. What do you mean it's blocked? Ooh, Campbell already did something. Nice job, Campbell. Bulb app is blocked. bulbapp.com. Oh, great. I'm going to have to come over. Oh, I got it. Anybody gets sick, I'm always in the pool. Right?
Oh, I got torch.
No, but then the germs and viruses, man, they're like hot tubs. Are you kidding me? Right?
I drink chlorine.
Oh, okay, there you go. Josh, you're good to go? Yeah, you're a student. Don't be a teacher. There's no advantage to that, both online and in real life.
My sister was already on this.
Yikes.
Username.
Signed in. Signed in. Oh, maybe that's why it's not letting people. I linked it with Google Classroom, and like I think they on here. So you might already be in there. So go to sign in. Try that if that's.
Put my Snapchat.
I apologize for that. And I tried this out for you. Classroom is not a thing. And of course, at the beginning of school, they're like, we changed the website. This is great. New stuff for New Year. Go to log in. Type in your. Try that. That could be. Date of birth. Just make sure you don't put down it's 20.
How do you even
Under the age of 1.
tell me I gotta go all the way back to 2000? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whoa. People online, how we doing? It's blocked. Bulbapp.com. Double check on that one, Josh. We had that issue here too.
How old do you have to?
I don't know. Processing error? What? Try logging in with your email. You might already be signed in because I linked it with Google Class. Try logging in instead of signing up. So instead of sign up, go to login. Be right here. Awesome. So Max, did you log in or did you sign up? Oh, there's me. That's cool. Good to see you, Rowan. Invite you into Google Class. Yeah, I'll give you guys the code for Google Class. This is period 3, yeah? Code's right here. Totally fine, guys. Is everybody in here good to go now or no? You're not? With Bull or with? Don't worry about institute. Your part. Code. Don't worry about it for a moment. From each bottom, one will say if you want like stuff sent to you, want the terms and conditions. I don't know. Got it? Oh, it's giving. Oh, you're good, Grace? Okay, awesome. I'm sorry, Rowan. It's gonna be weird reading your name like that. Joshua, good to go. Yeah, same thing for you, Max. Sorry, I'm gonna be a good reader. That's gonna be a problem. You might already be in it if you use your Morrison email. Tickler, you got in? Okay. Lindsay, I'm gonna log out here, and if you wouldn't mind, do you mind? And it's totally cool if you do. Sit here and then type up on this screen. It won't appear. If you can log in on my computer. Okay, if you want to. That one's gonna be hooked up with Google Class though, so that's kind of a pain. Give it a try. So all you have to do is threaten it. I'll use a different email. Okay. All right, so once you're in, you'll see that you can make a little page here, right? And you can go down and create a category or a collection, right? A collection is just gonna be like a folder, and a page is just gonna be a page within it. So I made a collection, thought problems, right?
Give collection.
You can call it thought problems. I don't care how you spell it, or whatever you want. Please let me click this. Be dumb. I think it's being dumb for everyone right now. Let me refresh. This is a good sign. I don't think the world was ready for everybody to be on the internet all at once. Oh my god. Are you guys having any luck with what you're doing? For some reason it won't let me create that or go into it. Okay, there we go. It's just really slow. I bet I know why. Yep. I told you guys that as of last week, they doubled our internet here to make it as good as my internet at home. But we're all sharing it, so. Yeah, that's fine, Josh. Yep. It's basically just a folder. You can put a page in there to write about stuff. So I wrote about the 7 + 7 = 2 problem. And apparently if I just wait long enough, it will go to that. Yeah, my group's up here. You might be in a group if you used your school email. And if not, we'll put you in manually. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Thanks for hanging in there. Not even viewing it as like a oh boy. Anyway, once you get into there, you can put like different things like videos that you've created, or you can record your voice. So if you want to include yourself talking about a certain subject, right? You can also upload your own pictures. There's also a way, there we go. There's also a way to use stock photos, which this place has a lot of. So for instance, I started writing about this, right? This is some of the stuff my students did with the 7 + 7 problem. So one person said, what if plus doesn't mean what we know it to mean? What if it means to combine the two numbers? So for instance, if you take a 7 and then another 7, right? And you were to flip one upside down, right? You can make a 2 out of them. It was one of my classes. I made a little video to go with it. It's really crappy. I would encourage you to use other things to use videos, or to make videos. So I had my 2 7s. There you go. There's the 2. Isn't that an amazing video? Like and subscribe. All right, another way to think about it is that 7 is an idea, right? It's one idea, and then we have another 7, which is another idea. So that's 2 ideas. Somebody said the badly drawn ones thing, the clock, right? So I put in a picture of a clock. This is a stock photo from the website. And it even says 7 o'clock on it. Isn't that amazing? That's just top-notch stuff. That's A+ material right there. I'm going in on a Friday being like, check out my portfolio. This is why I deserve an A. I'll be like, this looks like D work. And then like, check that page. Check that in closely. Zoom in. 7 o'clock, and then you get the air horns, right? All right, so. Another person said, well, there's 2 7s. That's why it equals 2. If there were 3 7s, it would equal 3. The really big brain play, I think, that I had the other night, this was actually my thought, is that 7 days plus 7 days equals 2 weeks. So we changed the units, right? It was just generic 7s. If you do 7 days and 7 days, it makes 2 weeks. So I even put a little calendar in here. At the bottom, you'll notice you can put a comment, which is how we're going to do our like blogging type of thing, right? You'll respond to that, leave a comment, right? If they have a good question, or if the person needs help on something, like, you know, I was doing really well in the homework and I really understood the Pythagorean theorem up to here, right? You can jump in and help them, or you can ask questions too. Whatever you do to either drive the conversation forward, whether it's asking a good question or answering a question, right? Participating in some way, that will count as you know, an argument for why you should get a better grade. I want more communication. Eventually, we're going to set up groups where you're required to go view other people's blog posts and participate in some way. We'll talk about how we're going to do that eventually. Sorry this is taking so long today. I figured by the time we got attendance done, this is all we would do. Lindsay, are you doing okay now? Okay, rad. So we'll do more of this tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow that we did not do this problem. But if you want to, actually, let's take it home. Not necessarily as homework, but something we're going to do tomorrow. You can do it at home if you want. Start thinking about it. Let me throw it up on the board. Blah. All right, so check it out. 4 different numbers. If you want to start one of your things for your portfolio tonight, writing about this, 4 different numbers that I gave you. What do you wonder? What questions come to your mind? What about these 4 numbers? What do you notice? If you want to, we can start talking about it right now. They're all numbers. Very good. What else? Again, everything is, you know, valid. Maybe not be true, but it's at least valid. It just means, you know, we have to debate whether it's interesting. They're all numbers. Yeah, not. Okay. I mean, you're not interested. What do you think? You notice? Another thought problem. Again, don't be intimidated by silence. I want to give you time. One of my favorite questions to play is which one doesn't belong? Have a group. Yeah. What about it? Ooh, check it out. She's talking about the digits. 1 and 6 make 7. 2 and 5 make 7. 4 and 3 make 7. 9. Well, it makes 9. So 9's digits don't sum 7. Well done. But that's not all. Is there more? What else do you see? People playing along at home, you're more than welcome to join. And the more you record in your portfolio, it's never an assignment. I'm not saying like, hey, write this down, right? Otherwise you miss points. But if you want to, it can count towards credit for the week, right? You know what I mean? If you like it, write it down, right? If you want to find more solutions, go for it. Do you have something to say, Maddie? 16 is the only even. So we have a reason for 9. We have a reason for 16 to not belong. What else you got? I can think of another reason for 9. 9 is only single digit. So 9 is single. Anybody else feel like a 9? 9 out of 10, baby. Yeah. -1 for the hair. What else we got? Reason for 25? Whenever I see 25, I always think 25 is the only thing funnier than 24, right? That's true. That's true. I'm not going to write it down because guess what? 9 is the only one divisible by 3. 16 is the only one divisible by 16. So true, but not necessarily interesting. Do you see why? Okay, but that's a good point. Everyone says that every year, and it's good that we do. And because it's not, just because I say it's not interesting doesn't mean it's not. But when we have more time, usually we decide democratically whether it is or not. What else you got? You got a reason for 25 or 43? 43 feel weird to you? Feels weird to me, right? 9, 16, 25, I've seen those a lot. 43. Almost random. Why does it not belong? People playing at home? See you later. Write about this. Try to find out more things. Ask your parents. Ask your friends. There is no cheating. Write about it. Include some pictures. Make it look cool. See you later. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Ooh, nice job. Yeah, what you're saying is they're square numbers, right? 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25. 43 isn't squared. Nice job, Rowan. See if you can find more. And then if you want, in bulb, write about it. Make a little post about it. You don't have to. Hell yeah, brother. All right, nice job. All right, I'm going to get ready for the next class. I got to wipe off desks. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Grab a napkin on your way in. Bad news, it's not because I'm passing out goldfish. Yes. I did not bring Teddy Grahams. Oh.
I know,
Yeah.
What a nerd.
but like you actually like an entertaining.
Yeah, okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Okay. Day 2, guys. I can't. Oh, just peachy as usual. Hope you're well. What? Shut up, Gina. It's math class. Relax. Okay? No happiness in.
I'm happy. It's a happy day.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, don't look at this. No cheating. Buckets! That's right. I need the Kobe on the whole soundboard. All right. If you are here online, make sure you leave a comment in the chat. My universal chat isn't working today. It's not popping up on the screen. I had to show up early and beep kids in, which meant that waking up at 5:30 was not early enough to make sure class is ready. The microphones are on and ready to go, by the way. We got the new soundboard. It's all set up. Spent last Friday getting that taken care of. So they can hear you. Eventually, you'll be able to hear them. We're going to go through Discord, which is a way to contact me or contact each other. It's also good for playing games and stuff and just asking general math questions. Not just with kids at the school or kids in my class, but also kids in the school will be there, like my students from last year. They'll be on Discord, so you can ask them questions about geometry, and they're pretty helpful. Also, there will be people from like around the world. So like when I did Twitch last spring, I got a lot of followers. I mean, I don't know if a lot is the right word, but I got a lot of followers from like Europe and like South America that speak English. So just people that want to learn math. So if you go on there, you can usually find some interesting stuff. We'll eventually have it on there because if you're at home through Discord, you can actually voice chat and you can come through the speakers. So if you need to like insert yourself into the class and be like, hey, I have something to say, that's faster than, you know, me reading your text. Yeah, if you want to be obnoxious, that's the way to do it. So, we're gonna play a game. It's not really a game. I call everything a game. I say your name, you say here, Logan, Troy, Maddie Banks, Isaiah, Cooper Bush. Are you related to Preston? Okay. And I, Zach Hall, Jackson, not here, Mitchell Johnson, Gina, Jordan, Jamie. Well, that's the cutoff, right? Okay. So Jamie, if you're in chat, tell me you're here. Gage, same for you. DJ, Andrew, Demery, Olivia, Lexi. Let me check my email to make sure no one's being like, I can't get into the YouTube. All right, so no emails right now. Right meow. Okay, so today, I figured by the time we get attendance done and by the time the people at home actually check in, if they do, we'll have very little time. That's the way things go. My plan this week is to get housekeeping out of the way, get you on all the websites that we're going to be using and all that stuff, make sure that we're all set up, ready to go for remote learning. New rumor, and this is not coming from me, this is not a rumor that we're going to make this. Rumor is that the governor is going to close down schools. Okay, we tried it. Lots of people got sick. Some people are dying. We're good now, right? Who could have predicted? No one. There's if only we had science. But anyway, that's the rumor. So I want to make sure this week we get to know each other for less as much as possible. Try not to stress ourselves too much. Again, that's a rumor. It might not happen. Everybody right now, I think, is looking at the person above them in the chain and going, I don't want to say it, right? I'm not going to say it. You say it. Just keep going up all the way to the governor. That's no one wants to take responsibility. Closing. Opening. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna get each other set up on stuff. There's a website called Bulb, B-U-L-B, like light bulb, that we're gonna be using for portfolios. That's the one that I think I like right now. If it turns out to suck, then we can democratically decide to leave it and do something else, right? Like the did before. That's how basic. But that'll be the plan right now. Bulb is what we're gonna stick with. It's pretty cool. I also think it's a great bulb. Right? You know what's better than bulb? Bulbous. Call your friend bulbous. Her head looks quite bulbous. Okay, good. Just checking the chat. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get on bulb. Before we do that, did we do the 7 problems in 7 plus 7? Talk about that. The one that we did. Okay. This kid. Okay. Don't spoil the fun, okay? I didn't even ask the question now. It was a hypothetical. All right. So, normal math class. This is how it goes, right? Did I do the grandpa thing? No? Okay, awesome. All right, so, fantastic. This is great. This is great. So, I put lines through my 7 so they don't look like 1s. What do you think? What's your response? What? Okay, shut up. 7 plus 7, what do you think? There's no wrong answers in here. There's boring answers. 77. Okay, 77. I think everybody sees where you're going there. They just don't see what I wrote because it's in yellow. What else you got for me? 0, why? Well, you gotta give a response. I didn't make him give a response because I think everybody sees it. Kind of a boring answer. That's okay. It's okay. It's not bad to be boring. Sometimes it needs to be said. What needs to be said? Seven plus 7. This is great. I love how you refuse to say this. This is fantastic. I love it. You guys are so ready for this. Come on, what are your thoughts? Cowards. I like your shoes, Gene. What are you looking at? Smiling in math class. Oh, come on. Give me something. Don't look at me. Oh, I got a buzz. Where is YouTube? Oh, you can chat on Twitch. I'll see it on Twitch. Try it out, Olivia. Oh, I love reading my emails. The hoot. Is anybody getting out their calculator to see what it is? Or what's happening? Gina, you on this? What? 14, he said it. Okay. So now that's out of the way. That's how regular math class works, right? We sit around with a question, what's 7 plus 7? And we wait for the smart kid to raise their hand and say 14, right? Inevitably, you get some kid like Troy being like 77, right? And that's how class works. And now you're all smarter, right? We didn't know what it was before, and now we do. Hi, Olivia. That's awesome. Let me make sure I mark that you're here. You're more than welcome to participate. Okay, yeah, you're good to go. A what?
He's mocking how you write.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right. Guys, the rule is get funny or shut up. Can't get funny, or if you're not funny, you need to either get funnier or shut up.
Yes.
Do us all a favor. It's not an enforced rule, it's just like a general guideline. That's me. Alright. The least embarrassing of all my names. Alright, so that's how math class normally works, right? They wait around for you to answer a problem that no one cares about, and now you're smarter because now we have the answer. Good job, whoever it was, and everybody else feels dumb. We don't want to do that in here. Another example is like this, okay? Because you might be like, well, that's not so ridiculous, right? Maybe it sounds ridiculous the way I put it, but you know, that's how math works. Well, what about this, right? You know my grandfather's first name? Does that make you dumb? You don't know it? Okay, I'm going to tell you his name's Herb, which is true. His name is Herb. Does that make you smarter now? No. That's how school is. We're like, hey, you didn't know this, and guess what? Now you do, and now you're smarter. Hooray! You only know what you've been told. You know what that breeds? Authoritarianism. Not able to think for yourself. It breeds good factory workers, right? You don't question things. It's really funny when you get multiple people do it and turn up the volume all the way, and they're all on different like things. That's the way you got to do it. So, come on. For you to come at me, you best not miss. All right, so I don't want to run class that way. I think it's dumb. 14 is a valid answer, but it's a very boring answer because what happens after someone says 14? We're done. We move on, right? How about this? Here's the question. Here's a much more interesting question. Now, what happens if someone says it doesn't equal 2? Well, again, it's a valid answer, but it's boring because now the conversation's done. My question is going to be, when does 7 plus 7 equal 2? If you're playing along at home, type in the chat what you think.
Secretly one.
They're secretly ones. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Going to be my favorite class. What else we got? There's 2 7s, 2 numbers, right? What this equation puts out is how many numbers there are. So if I had 7 plus 7 plus 7, maybe it would give the answer 3. Excellent job. Give me another thought. Another one. I gotta get that on the soundboard. Congratulations, you done played yourself? Yeah. If you think of good sounds, send them to me. Come on, think. Don't be a coward. It's okay if there's silence. Normal math class, that means you guys are ignoring me, right? But in this math class, it means you're thinking. When does 7 plus 7 equal 2? Get creative. Can you subtract 12 from it? True. Not very interesting. It's true. But it's okay to say things that aren't interesting. Uh-oh. Let me send a link to the YouTube. Jamie. Like I said, I don't mind silence. Make sure you're thinking. You can work together too. No cheating here. No, there's no the answer. There's lots of answers. I'll give you a hint about what I was thinking about when I made this problem.
Oh, I know what this is because I watched the stream yesterday.
Oh, okay. Sure.
It's the clock where you go out and do.
Okay, so everybody's favorite answer yesterday was if you start at 7 o'clock on a clock, right? 7, why did I grab another the same color? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, rock. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock. Okay. That's 7 hours later is 2 o'clock. Right? 5 hours later would be noon, right? And then 2 more hours makes 7 more hours later, so that'd be 2 o'clock. So that's what I thought. Now, does that mean that that's the only answer? No. And I hope it's not, because otherwise it's just as good as 14 as an answer, which is super boring. There's one reason. We had the reason of, we had 2 numbers, so answer is 2. What else you got for me? Ooh, correct. Other thoughts? All right, so we'll pause that for a second. What we're going to do is we're going to get on Bulb. So get out your Chromebooks. I'll show you my Bulb. Whoa. Internet's being ultra slow today. MKO. Please go backwards. Love of God. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to type in bulb, B-U-L-B, A-P-P, bulbapp.com. Pick any of the outlets, literally any of them. We're going to go to is sign up. Actually, no, going to go to log in. Let's go to log in first. Within the last week or so, this website linked up with Google, and so now Google Class should work with it, and I put you guys in, so hopefully it'll be good to go. So you're going to want to go to log in after you go to bulbapp.com, not bulb.com, bulbapp. For me, I'm already logged in, so it sent me here. For you, it's going to send you to a login page. What you're going to use is your school email and your typical password. Try that. And if that doesn't work, then I have another solution. This wasn't the original plan to teach you guys how to do Bulb and get into it. I had a different plan, right? But again, with Google Classroom being integrated, I'm going to try and make that work. So we're going to experiment a little bit. If that does not work, what we'll do is we'll go to Google Classroom and you'll click the link I sent you. Give that a shot. Cliff, you're here. Awesome. Go to bulbapp.com and go to log in and use your school email. See if that works. Oops. Drag this. Why can't I drag that? Oh, that's not the bar. There we go. Cliff, I'll mark you here. Did that work? The class code should be on Google Classroom. Oh, wait, the class code to get into Google Classroom? My bad. Period 4's class code is HDN 6Z7X. Okay, right here. Oh, Cliff, I got bad news for you, bud. You're a period behind. This is period 4. You're supposed to be here for period 3. Get to your period 3, class man. Were you able to log in using your student? No, you were not. Okay. Did you go to Google Classroom and click the link? Awesome. Not my original plan for how to do this stuff. Try to make work. Doesn't. Loading. An eighth grader? I can see you are a woman of science. Excellent. Okay, so if that's not working for you, or if you got a blank page, here's the thing. Go back to the main page. Go to sign up. See if you can say and I think integrate. You might be. Are you on? I want you to be able to get to a page where you can. Yeah. Okay. Rad. Signed in. It doesn't. Okay. So Cliff, my dude. Oh, Jamie's here. Okay. So Cliff, here's the deal. It's 4th hour, not 3rd hour anymore. So you need to go to your 3rd hour class. Or your 4th hour class. Go to your 4th hour class, Cliff. Yeah, that's fine. You should see a picture kind of like mine. If you want to change it, go ahead. If you want to change your background image, like if you this summer became a photographer and took a picture of flowers and made it blurry, now's your time to shine. Okay. I'm gonna keep this picture for me because I think it really looks like me. Like I'm not blue, but I think it has the hair down pattern, at least in the future. If you want to share who you are in 140 characters, knock yourself out. Be really inspirational. Great after you.
Doesn't like my.
Have you tried? You tried the first method, right? Sign up or not sign up. Log in. Great. Anybody else having problems like Gina? Where are you? Mitchell, did you use a personal email or your school? Cool. Got your name.
I had to go through sign up stuff.
Logged in. That's how you did it.
I had to sign up.
Signed up.
Yeah.
Get your. Okay. See if you're in a group. I think what's happening for some of you guys is you're getting the Google Chromebook version of this page. Layout is different. Also different. The app. Phone app, you might be limited. And then others of you are not getting this. So a collection is kind of like a folder to put stuff in. So my first collection that I made, make an account but can't log in. Hi, Demery. We're going to bulbapp.com and logging in using your school email. If that doesn't work, you'll have to create one. They let you make an account but not log into it. That is bizarre. If you're having lots of troubles, we'll fix it tomorrow when I see you, Olivia. So the first thing I did is I created a collection. As you can see, I called it Thought Problems. You can call it whatever you want. Does anybody else have thought problems? No laughing in math class. No happiness. And if you click it, after a very long time, it will load because this internet is so slow. So that's my first collection. It's going to be like a folder for all the different warm-ups that we do, whatever you want to call them. Warm-ups, thought problems, I don't know. I thought thought problems was funny. You get it, Gina? Oh, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. A really good sign. You're doing all online, Olivia? Oh, that's right. I haven't seen you. That makes sense. So let's see. It let you make an account, but you can't log into it. What do you mean? What happened, Olivia? So you created an account and it went to log in. There we go. And so once this opens up, you'll see I have thought problems. And if you go down here, I have my first page that I created. So I created a page within that folder, and I called it "When does 7 plus 7 equal 2?" And if I click that, we wait another 5 minutes, it'll pop up. Okay, Olivia, keep me updated. Yes, I'll talk. Do it right. No, maybe go to. I appreciate it. What do you think, Gina? It did! Good job, Gina! What did you do differently? A life lesson in there somewhere. I don't know what it is. But come on! Open up. No, you should just see it on mine. I just created one. What you're going to do is something similar to this. Whenever you make something in your portfolio, you'll create a folder for it or not. I don't care. Right? Organization is good though. And then you'll create a new page and you'll talk about something. So like the 7 plus 7 problem, we did it with some of my other students. I think I only did it with my algebra. That's why I didn't do it with you guys. I wrote about it. So I included some images, put some videos on there. You can record your voice right into this. If you want to talk about the problem or your thought process, that's cool. There's also a lot of stock photos. So you can grab different things to explain, right, very easily. Even if you're not a great photographer. You can also upload photos. So if you take a picture of your work with your phone, right, or take a video of you doing your work, that can be a good way to show what's going on. Remember, the portfolio is the end-all be-all for what you're going to get graded upon, more or less, right? Any work that you do is optional, right? But the more you include and the better quality that work is, the better your grade will be in the end. It's something we'll discuss. So, for instance, the 7 plus 7 equals 2 problem, maybe that's boring to you, you don't want to include it, good, awesome, don't, right? But if you think it's good enough, or if you think it's interesting enough where it might be something you want to include in your portfolio, right? Make a little page for it. Talking about it. So again, while we wait, the days of our lives, just to open up. If I haven't said it already, I'll say it again. The internet at this school is equal to the internet I have at home, all divided amongst all of us. It used to be half as good. So the world we're living in. Not sure why it's being. What? Oh, the swivels? Oh, I wanted it. Yeah, and I should have, you know. Now it's like $400. In theory, I'm going to stay over here. I know. Isaiah. Yeah. Oh, hey! What's up, Blaisdell? Look, I zoomed in on the stock photo. Made it ultra blurry. That's a pro photographer. Got it? Hey, yeah, awesome. You're doing good, you're doing good. If you click the top right corner, there's a little like root bar, right? The bar. You click that button, it'll allow you to create a post. But you don't need to do that now. So I created mine. Put this little image here and I zoomed in a ton so you can see it. I wrote about what we did in class. One person in one of my classes, I think it was algebra. They can always come up with the best ideas. Geometry, you guys. Algebra, for some reason, all the people know how to think. Maybe it's because you've been indoctrinated too much. So, you can combine two sevens. So, one person said you can take two sevens. You guys know what the seven is. Welcome to the gun. So, two sevens. And if you rotate, stop it. If you rotate one of them, you put them together, you can make it two. Oh, is that cute? Right. That's one thing somebody thought of. I made a video of me doing that, but it sucks really bad. I would not encourage you to use their video maker. Well, you got it? Awesome, Olivia. Good job persevering. So there's me showing what happened. Everybody knows what happened now. Right? So again, the idea is that we had our sevens, right? 7 and a 7, and if we turn them, we can make a 2, right? If we overlap them. Another person said, and this was kind of like deep, this is meta, man. So they said like 7 is an idea, right? Just like 1 is an idea, 29 is an idea, right? And so we have 2 different ideas, 7 and a 7. So they said it equals 2, right? Number of ideas. Really badly drawn ones. Yeah, you're not alone there, Troy. Another person did the clock thing, right? And look, I even found a stock photo of a clock. What do you notice about this clock? It's 7 o'clock, boys. Oh my god, that's worth 1,000,000 points right there. The example was 7 o'clock, and I found a clock at 7 o'clock. If you were to turn that in and be like, this is why I deserve an A, at first I'd be like, this looks like D work. But then you'd be like, no, zoom in. Zoom in. And then I'd be like, I need to get a longer nose so this thing stays on. All right. Another person said 2 sevens, right? The number of numbers, what it equals, right? So if we had 3 sevens, it would equal 3. Talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry, Demery. Take your time, don't worry. We can work on it tomorrow too. That's all we're doing today. Big brain play I had last night when I was trying to think of more when I was making this. 7 days plus 7 days equals 2 weeks. Okay? So I changed the units. And I put in a little calendar. It says, don't wait for a new day, a new week. Start now. Isn't that inspirational? I feel good. Anybody in here have like a planner journal? Are you one of those people? Like doodle and like... Oh, you just have a planner, but you're not one of those people that like buys like the super like expensive one with all the stickers and you're like, okay. Those people are psychotic, okay? You put to sleep. All right. Also at the bottom, you'll notice that it has a little comment area. Now you will get credit, and credit, everything's made up of the points don't matter here, right? It's all very loosey-goosey. But if you want to comment on someone else's blog post and be helpful, either by asking a question or answering a question, right, moving the conversation forward, you will get credit for that at the end of the week when we talk about what you did, right? So the more you interact with people, the better things are. So feel free to leave comments. Don't just be like, you know, write, what's the thing you guys write on Instagram? What do girls write on Instagram? What do you have to write? You have to write like, oh, you're so cute. Yeah, you're super pretty. And what do they respond? No, you. Right? Like, if we're doing that, that's not going to count, right? But if you want to, go for it. Yes, comment. Oh, hey, Zach. I'll mark you here. Thank you for reminding me. So, yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. It'll be cute, but it won't count for anything, okay? But it's nice. Like, you kind of have to. If you don't, you're kind of like, being a, you know. So, anyway, yeah, go for it, Zach. So, anyway, comment down here. You can even like it. Have to like all my posts. Otherwise, we're not friends anymore. We can't sit together at lunch. Tina. All right. So that's what it's going to look like in general. It's very simple to upload stuff. It's a pain in the ass to use at school because the internet's so slow, and I apologize for that. But in general, when you're home or when not everybody's on the internet right now, it should. I used it this morning. There weren't loads. Hopefully that'll be good. Oh, hi, Jamie. Okay, that's cool, CJ. I'm glad you're here. So that's where we're going to upload stuff. What I want you to do tonight, and again, all of the assignments, everything's made up and the points don't matter. Not like, here's your assignment. If you don't do it, you get penalized. No. If you think it's interesting, do it. Or if you're like, dang, I don't have anything for my portfolio this week, I better do it, right? But if you don't like it, don't do it. If you do like it, do it. Here's another one that we're going to talk about. Another interesting problem. Let me throw that up on the board for you. Blah. Here it is. People from last year, you might remember this.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? What's the question? I haven't asked a question yet. Can you think of a good question?
I'll be allowed to answer.
Yeah, sure, why not? No cheating. Okay, fair enough. What do you notice? Yeah, good start. What about the four numbers?
On them all.
Ooh, we're playing Which One Does It Belong? It's one of my favorite games.
9.
I play it all the time when I see a bunch of people. Which one does it belong? Hey, it's Gina. Yeah. 9! 9, 9, 9! What about 9? Why not? Ah, 9 doesn't sum to 7. What does he mean by that? Somebody else. What does he mean it doesn't sum to 7? Doesn't add up to 7. Go.
When you add them to
The digits. 1 and 6 make 7. 2 and 5 make 7. 4 and 3 make 7. Ooh. What else you got? Yes. 16 is even. The rest are not. 16 is only even. So we get an answer for 9 and 16. Most classes get an answer for 9 and 16. What about 25? I'll give you one for free. We're not going to count it. 25 is the only number funnier than 24. SpongeBob? 25. We'll get it on the soundboard. Find more. Do a post about this tonight. Or don't. I don't care.
I already know.
At the end of the week, you'll need stuff for your portfolio, though. If you're struggling with it, don't worry. We'll take time to figure it out. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, Gina. Hope you weren't disappointed. People online, I saw you. You will be here. We're good to go. Jamie is here. CJ is here. Zach is here. Demery is here. Olivia is here.
What?
So no Lexi. No Andrew. No Gage. Everybody else. Yay! All right, I gotta clean desks. I love you all. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow. Olivia, I miss you. Hey. 6 hours. Killing me. I don't get a break till the end of the day. Go grab a little napkin. I was told I was supposed to make you guys wipe off the desk. I don't think it's right, but. Yo, can't find your YouTube. Can't find my YouTube? Not real math teacher, it's just that. Don't put the underscore. That's for Twitch. That's my secondary Twitch account. The regular Twitch account doesn't have any underscore.
I got you.
Oh. Idea. Fact. Good time, boys. One first call. I've been talking about you all week. Your great answer. Hey, what's up?
Wow, that's actually small.
It is.
God, she's incredible.
Oh, she's great. I like her. How's your day been? I know what you mean. The rumor is that the governor is going to call it at the end. That's a rumor. I was right. I was a week ahead at least. Huh?
Last week.
No? Oh. Yeah. Wrestling?
Quit touching me.
Oh, sorry. Wrestling, like professional wrestling. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know you guys. Nope. All that the back is. Oh wow. Gonna get you. Fifth hour starts. There might be, depending on your classes. So it depends on what your lunch is. There might be a break. 5A lunch, that type of stuff, Demery. After fifth hour, there might be. It depends if you're 5B lunch. I'm not sure how that works for people when they're home, but I would imagine so. Check in with your fifth hour teacher. My chat thing, maybe YouTube's popping. All right. So if you are here, but not here, if you were, make sure you leave a comment. All the mics are on. Are heard. Like always online, or you mean online today? I don't know. Let me check. All right, so in this class, we've got you, Sebastian, Jordan, of course, Haley, who's not here today. We have the McDonald's, Cameron and Evan. Yeah, feel free. Camden, Leah Scott, and McKinley Shelton. So Cameron, Evan, Camden, Leah, and McKinley, if you're here, let me know in the chat. Jordan, Sebastian, Kaylee are here. Red. Let me see. I'm getting emails from kids going, I don't know what to do. Or so McGriggle. Which one are you, McGriggle? I'm gonna guess Cameron or Evan. Oh, it could be McKinley, yeah. Yeah, which one are you? Oh, it did appear on the board. Okay, I guess it's working now. Good. Okay, awesome. And you go by Mac? Oh, no way. Small world. I think your sister told me that last year, actually. So Leah, Camden, and McDonald's. Okay, Camden's here. Awesome. Yeah, you guys, if you come in late, no big deal. I'll just mark you present. But right now you're absent. So still waiting on Leah and the McDonald's. Haley's absent today, it looks like. Let me know if you are her. Awesome. So there's not a lot planned today, guys. We're going to do another little small problem like we did. I figured by the time we get... Oh, Cameron's here. Awesome. Where's your brother, Cameron? By the time we get done with attendance... What up, indeed. You know, do one little thing. Class will basically over. Like I said to Eads, this can be weird. I got another Eads in here. I heard the rumor that the governor's going to close schools down at the end of people try, go college try, it's time to go home. Oh, thanks, Mac. Do you prefer Mac to McKinley? I can call you that. It's gonna be bizarre. But yeah, that's the plan. Is to utilize this week as much as possible with in person to get to know you guys. And then when we go remote, might happen at the end of the week, might not. Then we've got something to build on. So everybody got Chromebooks today? Let's get that out. So what you're going to go to, and it's going to be a pain in the ass, I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a pain because the internet sucks here. Is you're going to go to a website. The website is called, Mac is fine? Okay, awesome. You guys are all going to go to this website. Let me write it down on a piece of paper for those of you at home to see it. It's going to be bulb, which I think is a funny word, app.com. Don't go to bulb.com. That's where our portfolio is going to be for the year. And depending, oh, right. Oh, no, it did work for algebra. Yeah, depending on how this works. Well, this website recently integrated with Google. And so you can take your Google class and just hook it up to there, which is super useful for teachers. But the problem is that it recently, meaning that it's a little buggy. So what we're gonna do is try to do it the right way. Oh, he's having trouble? That's cool. Just let me know. What you're gonna do is actually go to login and try it this way. You'll click login. And after you click login on bulbapp.com, whoa. If it's spinning, that means good stuff is happening, right? Always a good. And then you should be able to use your school email and your or log in through. Yeah. For me, it shows my page because I'm already logged in. What you're going to do is log in with Google. After you do it, it'll send you to a page that sort of looks like this. Some of you are going to get the Chromebook version of the page. Geometry kids are like, what? What is Google? So anyway, you can see my page. It's got ability to add a cover image. So if you want, so if you're a photographer and took pictures of sunflowers summer, like everybody did, now's your time to shine. You can upload that, make it look cool. There's an ability to add a profile picture. I would encourage you to do that. You can experiment with that now once you get. I'm gonna leave mine blue for now because I think it looks a lot like me. No worries, Cameron. You'll see that it should have a create page and create collection button. If not, they're on the Google Chromebook page. That's fine. There should be a little burger button up at the top. It's got 3 little lines. If you'll click that, you should be able to. But all right, so some of the issues that we're seeing is that not only to log in with the Google thing, you have to have a Bulb account. So what you're gonna want to do, you log out of mine. It's gonna take forever because the internet is so slow. There we go. You're gonna go to sign up. So start there. Sorry, like I said, my original way of getting you guys on here was different, but now that it's integrated with Google, we're doing a little bit of an experimentation. So what you're going to do is go to the sign up page and make your role a student. Type in first and last name. Use your school email. Go to sign up first. Sorry for the confusion. Hey, Evan. So bulbapp.com, bulbapp.com. Make your role a student, first and last name. Type in your school email. Make your username something that I can recognize. Don't name yourself. What was the person at the beginning of class? What did they name themselves? What did they name themselves? President Crispy. Yeah, don't do that. Give yourself a username that I'll recognize, like first name dot last name, or first name, second or last initial, or something like that. Don't worry about institution name. That's just asking like what school you belong to. That's not necessary. For the purposes of this exercise, your country will be United States. Okay. You'll notice at the bottom it'll say, I want resources and information to get started. Don't click that. That's just ads. But make sure you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. and then create your account. And if you're having trouble with it and you're going to be here tomorrow, don't worry about it. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow, more or less, to make sure everybody's good to go. Don't have too much more planned today. Do your best. People in class, how are we doing? Okay, yeah? Were you able to create your account? Close call. How are we doing online, guys? Are we able to get to bulbapp.com? Go to sign up and fill out this stuff. Again, make sure you click this one, not this one. You don't want ads. Make sure you use your school email, all that good stuff. Okay? And then click create account. And once you do, you should get a spinning wheel of death. Home, you probably have good internet. Better than that. That's what popped up. Now try to log. If it sends you back to the home page after you've created a bulb account, log in with Google. And it should put you in my class. My geometry kids are going to be pissed that use their John Morrison emails because they couldn't figure it out. The program I was looking at, blogs, it's way less fun. Stuff over the weekend, and I came up with this. I think this is a good way to do it. If it ends up sucking, we can democratically. Oh no, Mac. Oh no. He clicked the button that says he wants resources and information. Guess what, Mac? You're going to get all those hot ads. 50% discount for educational supplies. All we need is your social security number. You should be fine. Yay, capitalism. Better now? Okay, not close. Any younger brothers? Last of your line, huh? Okay. Gotta make this one count then. With any luck, I'll keep teaching geometry next. So I'll have you twice in a row. Sucks. I can fix. Doesn't work. Maybe it didn't. Put home, how we doing? We gooch? Max gooch. McDonald's, are you good? How about you, Camden? I've heard that Twitch actually works better, like it's less delayed. Don't worry about the promo code. You don't need any of that crap. Just make sure you click terms and conditions, that you accept terms and conditions or whatever. Good job. You can try it if you want. I don't know how that'll work with Google Glass, but it says you got locked out. Oh, processing error? I've heard of that. I think it's because you're I think it's your processors on your Chromebooks that are crapping out because you're watching a live stream and trying to do other stuff at the same time. If you want, is there a way on the live stream to turn down the quality, like the video quality? The problem with your Chromebooks is that instead of having a separate graphics processor, like a graphics card, it runs everything on the same microchip, right, or the same chip. And so it gets overworked very easily. These Chromebooks weren't meant for doing anything other than typing, let's be honest. I know why they make them that way, so they can make them cheap, right? So all schools can access them, but yeah, they're pretty crappy. So if you have a separate computer at home or a smartphone or something, going on there and logging in or watching the stream from there is a good idea. One or the other. That could help. I'm working towards making internet a public good like water, so everybody gets access to it pretty much no matter what, but got a long way to go on that one. I feel like it's like access to school. Everybody deserves to have it. I apologize, guys, for the inconvenience of our society. Maybe I'll run for Congress. Everything. Yeah. Sorry, Camden. Camden, you're going to be here tomorrow, right? If you are, we can figure it out then. I don't want you guys to feel like if you don't get it now, you're screwed for the rest of the semester. We're going to figure this out. We're taking our time, guys. So if it sucks today, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Processing error. We got one. Let me see what it looks like. That's not a processor. You guys put in your real birth. Where once you give it the good old college try, guys. Processing error. Your birthday? I promise you'll be okay. All good. Bad. While you're doing that, I'm just going to kind of show you what you can do on this. Again, there's no pressure, Sebastian. If we can't get it to work for you, we'll figure it out. It's no big deal. You won't need this immediately. Let me sign into my stuff. Show you what my page looks like. Guys, eventually we'll have Discord set up where you guys can talk when you're home and it'll come out of my speakers. You'll be able to communicate in class, you know, be obnoxious, interrupt from home. Just like regular school. Mac, are you home with your sister? You guys are both home, right? Because of the alphabet thing? Oops, I got locked out. I want to die. Okay. That. Do this to me. Awesome. So you guys are both on the same internet trying to do stuff. That's got to be awesome. Ooh, it's spinning wheel. That's good. That's a good sign. Try to harass your sister just a little bit today for me. I miss having her in class and getting that. Okay, so I'm locked out. I don't have permission because I'm me, of course. Bad. I'm gonna log out and log back. I should have the ability to access my own page. Just you know, in my opinion. At first I really liked their little load bars, but now I kind of hate them. Like paint being filled up. No whammies. If I can't get mine to work, but you're good now? No, not at all. But everybody else is good more or less. People at home, how are we doing? Oh, hey, I got into it. Just had to sign in, sign out, sign in, sign out, sign in, sign out. Pretty basic stuff. So you'll notice we got my picture, cover image, all that stuff. You can create a page or create a collection. If you create a collection, it creates a folder. The folder I created that you can't really see down here is called Thought Problems. Does anybody else have thought problems? No laughing in math class. All right, so if you click that folder, you can go inside it and then create a page, which I already did. Working fine, awesome. You guys get my thought problems joke? I thought it was funny. Now, if you click it and wait like 10 hours, it'll open up. Don't worry. Gotta be patient. You click it 27 times. Not 28, not 26, but 27. It will open up. And I wrote about what we did last week in algebra, the 7 plus 7 problem. So on my page, not yours. Okay? I have a little thing that I made. I made a collection, which is a folder, right? And I called it Thought Problems. And then I clicked it, and inside there will be a page that I made. I just have to wait 12 hours for it to load. This will be where we upload all of our stuff. So if you did something in class and you think it's worth writing about or including in your portfolio, or maybe it's you're not sure if it's worth writing about, but you might as well throw it in there just to see if it ends up being something that's interesting. You'll put it in here, and at the end of the week, I'll review this, and that will be what we look at to see kind of what your grade is for the week. Let me see if I can refresh. Good to hear, McDonald's. Wait, is one of you a Bears fan, the other a Vikings fan? That's wild. Let me refresh, and I'll see if I can open it up. But inside's a page. You can make your own stuff. You can add video. You can even record your voice through your microphone on your computer. You can upload stock photos or your own. So if you want to take pictures of your work, which I highly encourage you to do, right? If you're talking about a math problem, taking pictures of your work is essential. We want to see your thought process. You can talk about your ideas. So I wrote about the 7 plus 7 problem we had on Friday. Let's see if I can get into it. Take forever. Force it to open. That's wild, guys. And you'll see the page that I created. You can just upload a bunch of different stuff. I wrote about what we did. I wrote about your answer, Kaylee. I also came up with another one. Remember 7 plus 7 equals 2, right? I found another one last night. 7 plus 7. So 7 days plus 7 days, 2 weeks. And I included that in there. One of the problems we're going to look at today while I wait for this to load is going to be this. So those of you playing, those of you at home, feel free to play along. Here's the problem that we're going to look at today. As I write these 4 numbers, let me draw a line to divide them. What do you think? What do you think about these numbers? Are they random? Do they have connections? Do you have certain questions that pop into your head about them? What's up? Ooh, so what you're saying, these are square numbers. Now, the reason we call them square numbers is because we square them, like with a little 2, right? You've seen that. But the reason it's called squaring is because if you put that number inside a square, like 9, if 9 is the area of the square, what must the sides be? 3 by 3, right? So we call it 3 squared. Make sense? When it's cubed, it's when you put them on a cube, like literally, right? That's when you do something to the 3rd power. So 9 is 3 squared, 16 is 4 squared, right? 25 is 5 squared, but 43 isn't. We call this a which one doesn't belong problem. Can you find a reason why 9, 16, or 25 don't belong? If you had success with this, right, the website, you can write about this tonight if you want, or don't. Again, it's an option. Try to come up with more ideas. Ask your friends, ask your family. Right? There's no cheating here. There's also a way to comment on the bottom of other people's pages. Want to comment and give ideas to them or discuss something with them ever? That's cool, and it'll count towards your portfolio grade, right? But yeah, what else? We're playing the which one doesn't belong game, huh? You think of any other reasons why a number might not belong? 16 is the only what? Fill in the blank for Cameron. I think he hit enter early. The only what, guys? The only what? Even, yeah. We got a reason for 16 and 43. You guys are the first one to find a reason for 43 today, I think. Oh, nope, Grace, or Rowan last hour found it. Whoops. What about 9 or 25? Yep, they are both odd. That's because 16 is the only even. Thank you, Cameron. Hit enter early on accident. Which one doesn't belong and why? Why does 9 not belong? Why does 25 not belong? No one's found a reason for 25 yet today. Other than the fact that it's, you know, the only number funnier than 24. Little SpongeBob reference. 25. I love it. I love it. Come on, you can't think of a reason why 9 doesn't belong? We gotta expand your minds. Get creative. Yeah, 9 is single. Anyone else feel like 9? 9 out of 10, baby. That's me. Cameron says yes. What about 25? And if you think of more reasons for 9, 16, or 43, by all means. I want to check something out, actually. I've done this problem multiple years, and there's still new ones I find. See, that's 7 letters. 10 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 letters. So 7 letters, 10 letters, 10 letters, and 4 letters, darn. Silence in this class is different than silence in most classes. You have silence in another class, it means you're ignoring me, or like waiting for the smart kid to answer or whatever. In this class, it's just time to think. Don't fear it. Also, Lord knows I don't shut up. Perish the silence. People at home, you like my hook? I'm gonna get you. Get you. I need 3D camera. I'll talk to the about that. We have that in the budget. Whoa. $25's tough. Don't neglect the others though. More reasons is always good. Well, if you find more reasons, or your family does, or you know, you talk about this problem around the table or something, write about it. Get credit for it. You know what I mean? Might not be the most interesting problem in the world, but gets you something for the week to show. If you really don't like it, then don't. You know? Or maybe make your own, right? Make your own puzzle and have other people comment on it or something. This class is going to feel very loosey-goosey. A lot of it's going to be what you put into it. So making your own problems is not just something that you can do, it's something that I highly encourage you to do. It's a really easy way to fill up your portfolio with lots of good. I think this template for a problem is pretty easy. Right? Pick 4 numbers. Try to find good ways to make them the odd one out. We'll be doing more. Especially if a student comes up with a good one. All right, that's your bell. I'll see you guys later. You'll be online tomorrow. We're going to do more of the same with starting to get bulbs set up. Okay, so give it another good old try on home internet. And we'll have some more problems like this for you to write about. If you want, again, write about this tonight or don't. Up to you. Okay. Take care. People online, see you later. See you tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to clean off some desks now. Actually, I'm going to end the stream because I got a study hall coming up next. So if you got any questions, email me. We'll